Hi, and welcome back to Tarot Life Coach channel with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. Today is April 22nd, Earth Day. So happy Earth Day to our beloved Mother Earth. Today's power phrase is focusing on your courage, finding your courage, and finding your voice. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with our power prayer. Then we'll get into our special mantra for the week with our Ascended Masters. We'll be using the Ascended Masters today and the Goddess cards for the full moon and lunar eclipse later this week. So let's get started. Going right into prayer, going right into good. Breathing in grace, gratitude, love, light, wholeness, health, peace, and prosperity. Knowing right here and now, God is all that there is, and I'm knowing God is courage, and God is truth, God is honesty, God is love and light. And I know I am one with God, and as I know I am one with God, I know this is true for everyone watching and listening to this video. I am knowing God surrounds us, embraces us, and loves us now. There is nothing more to do but find our courage and find our voice. God is so good. I'm so grateful to know this truth, to speak this truth, and know it for each and every one of us. I release these words knowing that it is all good because it is all God. And so it is. So I chose today finding courage and finding our voices because our society, especially after last week with the bombing in Boston, and then we've had earthquakes and all kinds of different energy, we have to find the courage to speak about our pain, speak about our fears. That way we can disband it. That way we can let it go so we can indeed grow. And that's where we find our voice. So it takes courage to find your voice. It takes honesty to find your voice. And that is the focus of our reading today. And when we're going into this full moon energy, I really want you to set a high intention for yourself to find your courage, to find your voice, and speak your honest truth. Be your authentic self, because that is all we're meant to do and be on this divine planet Earth. So happy Earth Day. Celebrate the Earth in some way that connects you with the Earth. I have my lovely herbs that I'm growing right outside, and I've also got my lovely tree. I've never done this, but take a look. There's my lovely tree out there. And I'm grateful that I have that tree because it reminds me of my roots and my center and my groundedness, not only with the earth, but within myself. So with that said, let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say for our journey this week. It is going to be our mantra for the week. Remember, now I'm picking one card from one deck as our mantra, as our focus. Last week was all about love. So this week, let's see what the full moon and lunar eclipse have as influence over what the Ascended Masters are going to say for us and allow us to hold ourselves with this Ascended Master and the energy that comes forth. Wow, well, here we go, you guys. So you heard me shuffling. So we got Lakshmi, flow of prosperity. So how good is that for each and every one of us? So we connected with our prosperity, be connected with the sense that we are prosperous and that we are worthy and deserving of our prosperity. So what a good message and mantra to have for the week. We are in the flow of our good and the flow of our prosperity. Prosperity is here for me now. I am prosperous. I am not a pauper. So I am prosperous. I am finding my voice. I am finding my courage. Yay, good message. All right. And I always love to use the Goddess cards because being a Cancer, I'm very connected to the moon. So this full moon is going to be a doozy for me because it's also a lunar eclipse. So it's like a double whammy. So it's very interesting. So let's see what the Goddesses have to say. I know I love working with my divine Goddesses. I'm working with Isis and Ekchel and Lakshmi herself. I do work with Lakshmi, and I also work with Mother Mary and Magdalene. So we got some really good ones here. So the first one we get is perfect for us. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. And this card says, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So how perfect for us. And she's got that right in the center of her heart. And you know, this is perfect because Mary Magdalene was judged for what people thought that she was. So again, let go of your judgment. Allow yourself to love unconditionally, because that is what we are here to do. And then we get sacred space. I really love this about creating an altar. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And I guess it must have been because I showed you my sacred little tree outside. We're actually a big tree. And so that's what this is about. So create a sacred space for you, for yourself, so you can really step into your divine energy. I have a beautiful altar, and I've done a chakra video, and that's on my newsletter if you want to see what my altar looks like. And I love sharing it with people, because even though it is my secret space, I know people are always asking, oh, how can I make an altar? What should I put in it? So I like to show what's in mine. There's special treasures, gifts from people. It's my incense. It's also, things that I hold special. I have a little crystal angel that I use that's made out of quartz, and it's got my God box where I put all my, whatever it's on my mind heavy, I write a little note and put it in my God box. So that's what you can do to create your beautiful altar. And then we get green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. How many of us are doing this? Ask for help. This color matches my nail polish. So ask for help. Don't be afraid. It takes courage, remember, to find your voice, to really connect with who you really are authentically. So start delegating. Ask for help. That is a big, courageous step. As I've been working on my book, I've been asking for help lately. And the more I've asked for help, it's just like now the buckets of love and light have been flowing to me. So when you ask, be open to receive as well. Have the courage. Have the courage. Find your courage. So let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm really excited about the full moon. As you know, I do love talking about the moon and the energy with the moon. And don't forget, Thursday is going to be a really great show with Ron Ash and I on the Being Talk Network. We do have our Blog Talk radio show every Thursday at 11 Eastern Standard Time. So please check out our full moon lunar eclipse radio show this week. All right, so first off, we get the Six of Swords. So what this is telling me, swords represent air and thought. So be mindful of what your thoughts are, but you're on a journey. You're about to take what you've learned, what you've put into your mind. You're about to take that and use it in the world. So what is coming to you? Be grateful for what's coming to you and recognize it as a gift. Accept what is so you can grow and develop into more, because then we get the Ace of Cups. Cups represent the emotions and the flow. So know that things are shifting, things are happening. You're going to be emotional, filled with love, filled with light, finding your courage and finding your voice. So this is really a wonderful message for us, just to really connect with that inner energy of knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should. We must be open to the divine messages and the divine instinct and the divine wisdom that we get on a daily basis, being open to receiving, but as well as being open to allowing yourself to have your courage and have your voice. And then we get the beautiful Ten of Cups, which is all about the grace and gratitude, your just rewards. Everything is coming up roses. Everything is for you, is finding you. So allow yourself to really be in that energy, that the things that you are seeking are also seeking you. Don't be afraid. Allow your courage, your voice to come through. Be honest with yourself, and that is the most important. And other than that, all you have to do is love yourself, and things are all coming together for you. So breathe that in. We started with the flow of prosperity, and it's just gotten better. So just know that this week is filled with love, it is filled with light, it is filled with grace and gratitude, and we're in the flow of prosperity. So what a great week we're going to have. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned. Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and look out for updates, because I do have some really good things coming up that I can't announce yet, but next week's video should be very good. So I look forward to joining everyone next week. Until then, peace and blessings. Know that you are loved, you are light, you are courageous, and you are honestly finding your voice. Peace and blessings. Bye.